Hello Pisces and welcome back to the channel. I'm Jen with Bohemian Path Tarot and it's time for June readings. I've got a new deck this time. It is the Magical Hours Tarot and it's gorgeous. If you like the tarot of mystical moments, it's got a similar vibe to it. So, as usual, these are going to be general readings for a general Pisces audience. So it's not quite the same as a one-to-one reading. Take what resonates for you and leave the rest for another Pisces. I invite you to check out the videos for all of your major placements. So that's your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign. Or, check out whichever videos you're into, of course. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle now, but if you've been here before, you know I fast forward the video over the shuffling part, so I will catch up with you as soon as I'm about to lay out the cards. I'll see you in just a second. Okay, Pisces. Let's see what we've got. The Five of Cups, the Sun, the Page of Cups, the Five of Swords, the World, and the Nine of Wands. Okay. So, starting with the Five of Cups and the Five of Swords here, Five's energy, Fives are about change, right? There's kind of a push-pull energy with Fives. There's the need for change, or the call for change, or the awareness of evolution with Fives, but sometimes there's the reluctance for change, or the reluctance to embrace change with Five energy. So we're starting off the month here with a tinge of sadness or disappointment, or an awareness that maybe things have not gone to plan, or things have not evolved in the manner that you expected, or a sense of loss here. In most depictions of the Five of Cups, the central character is looking at spent cups or spilt cups or empty cups, ignoring that there are two full or fruitful or usable cups behind them. And the message is always, if the central character would turn around, they would see, these beautiful, usable cups, or these gifts that are waiting for them. But instead, the central character is still kind of pining for something that is spent or lost or useless. So, obviously the inherent advice here is to let go or surrender, or leave what is old or used up or no longer working to the past, and turn around to what's coming in or what's on the horizon, because something really beautiful is just waiting for you around the corner. It does require a little bit of movement. It does require embracing change, embracing the new you, or the new version of you, or the new season of you, as that applies in your situation. We actually have some beautiful cards and this beautiful new chapter on this side of the reading and coming in. So it's the perfect time if you need like a little ritual to say goodbye or to close out the chapter, or whatever you need to do to let go of, the plan that was. It's there's no need to waste any more time on what was or what couldn't be, or whatever, wherever that is in your past. What's coming up is so beautiful. You're going to want to jump into this new chapter, this whole new book, really, with enthusiasm. So let's get into that. Now, the Five of Cups is paired with the Five of Swords here, which can be a redo or a do-over. Now, that's not to say that your past is coming back, because we're saying goodbye to something, but it can be information is coming to light that clears something up. So maybe something was held up in the past, or maybe there's an apology, or maybe just some information was delayed, or maybe you can get clear on something that you weren't clear about in the past that allows you to open a door to something that makes more sense to you. So that could look something like apologizing to someone, or making clarifying a communication that maybe broke off a communication, that shut off a relationship that now can continue in a more healthy way. I always warn, though, when this comes up, that if it's an ex coming back, you don't want to relive something that wasn't meant to be. So if it's an ex coming back, you do want to make sure that they have done work on themselves and you have done work on themselves. You don't just want to keep replaying the same old tired stuff, right? That if you're going to move forward, that there's clarity, and that there is any apologies are heartfelt, and that there's progress. But the Five of Swords can be that missing piece of information that allows you to move forward, or a contract that wasn't ready or that was held up can allow you to move forward in the career arena, or something like that, that allows you to move forward to this new kind of chapter. Because what we have here in both the Sun and the World are very much victory and sort of new chapter, or even new book. I see the World. I mean, look at the artwork on this. You can't. This is the most beautiful depiction of the World card I think I've ever seen. Look at that, the little seedling, and she's a blossom. So if you were hoping for a fresh start, a new chapter, something completely new, we have it here. The World card is very much like a rebirth. If you're looking for a new job or a new role, or if you're graduating, looking for a new relationship, whatever you want in your life that you're seeking, just a little bit of energy, and you can create something new. This is very much supported with the World card. And this is really, like I said, absolutely fresh start kind of energy. You're taking sort of everything you've learned from the previous cycle, and you're moving into a whole new experience. When the World card comes up, I always talk about when I did readings in person and like parties, baby showers, this card would always come up for the mom to be, right? Not just because it's about a fresh chapter, but because it's a major milestone card, it can show up when we are changing our role in the world. Just like a mom to be is not just going to be experiencing something new, but they interface with the world in a whole new way when they go from being just, a single person in charge of themselves to a person in charge of another human being. There's that milestone moment when you graduate or you retire or you get married or you get divorced. These milestone moments, you could be having, under the influences of this card, if you choose, you could be experiencing a major milestone for yourself that could be unlocked by that missing piece of information, by letting go of, a past that was, or a disappointment that is just no longer fitting, and by embracing the Sun card, which is, joy, positivity, being in the spotlight, being open, choosing the honest, open, happy path, being like a kid again. The Sun is an easy victory card. It can be something like, again, a new job, being in the spotlight. It can be creating content. It can be theater, anything that puts you in the public eye, vacations, warm climates. It can be different things for different Pisceans, but generally speaking, anytime you have the chance to be loving, be open, be positive, be in the out of doors with sunscreen, choose love and light. That's your path to victory under the Sun card. Okay, the Page of Cups suggests an invitation might be coming in, or you might be seeking more information about how you can increase your connections with others. The suit of cups is the suit of our connections with others. So it can literally be, let's see, oh, that's a little bit out of focus. Does that help? This can literally be personal connections, right? So it can be, oh, why would you do that? It could be reaching out to our friends, family members. It could be getting on those dating apps. It could be a time when we reach out to take some classes, like some artistic classes, or connect with groups or associations to connect with others artistically. This would be something like, like cosplay groups, choirs, something like that, kind of connecting with others and getting our creative needs met, a kind of a 2-for-1 in the Page of Cups. Sometimes the Page of Cups has to do with like our shadow work or therapy, dealing with our emotional health. Take that as it resonates for you, Pisces. But it's usually, however it applies to you, it's about supporting our emotional needs through connecting with others and our sort of emotional, spiritual, artistic health. Finally, we have the Nine of Wands here. Now, the Nine of Wands is all about protecting yourself. So there is a call at the end of the month here not to take on too much. That means it's okay to say no to not working too hard as you balance work and play, because it's important to go after sort of, your career goals and your ambition goals this month. That's kind of wrapped up in both the sun and the world here, and your, emotional connections. But it's okay to, have boundaries. And I think Pisces sometimes struggles with boundaries as you're so good at pleasing people and you're so good at understanding what other people need that sometimes you forget to take care of yourself. So there's just this little reminder at the end of the month to be sure to take care of yourself and set some realistic boundaries around the stuff you're going after, because some really cool stuff is coming in with the Sun and the World card. This combo is really amazing. I think you're going to be really surprised with the opportunities that are coming in once you kind of deal with this change energy at the beginning of the month. Some really wonderful opportunities will be coming in mid-month. And so how you protect yourself, you may even want to turn to your friends for some, I don't know, guidance or just emotional support as you draw some lines and set some boundaries. But it looks like some really big shifts are coming through that maybe you hadn't even anticipated how big these shifts coming in were going to be at this time. So I hope that's helpful for you, Pisces. If you enjoyed this reading, I invite you to leave a like, a comment, subscribe. But in any case, thank you so much for stopping by. Please take good care. Until next time, bye for now.